Two top teams will lock horns in this all important semi final. Enjoyed a great run of form in the group stages, went on undefeated right throughout, and then in the final stage, just lost one game and have made their way all the way through to the semi finals. Hello and welcome to all the viewers joining in. We are coming to you live from the Guru Nanak Stadium here in Amritsar, Punjab. And what a day this is! It's FC Madras taking on Reliance Foundation Young Champs in semi final number 2. Is the playing 11 for FC Madras, coached by John Raj. Vimin Raj starts. Sriram Mohammad Shamil, the skipper. Abdul Shahan, beg your pardon. Aditya Adil Aman. Laltimpuya, Ashraf, Ulayat, Anbarasan, Surain, and Aditya Mondal. For Reliance Foundation Young Champs, coached by Devan Daniel. Starting 11 has Barua, who starts between the stick. Atul, Akhil, Harshal, Shadil, Faris, Sean Fernandez, Shubhrajit, Shugni Ghosh, Jeffin James, and Arjun Devendra Singh. What a lineup this is. It's a long walk to the center. One game, and they will see their way into the final of the All India Under 15 Junior League. Another semi-final played out in the morning where football for change made their way through to the final, scoring 4 times in the penalty shootout. Guess being scored the skipper of Reliance Foundation Young Champ, Sean Fernandez, introducing his team to the guest. It's been a dream run for both these teams. FC Madras played 5 games in the group stages, secured all possible 15 points, scored 27 times, and conceded 6 goals in the process. Reliance Foundation Young Champs weren't too far behind, 15 points from their 5 games as well, with 33 goals and no goals conceded in the group stages. They went on to concede 1 in the final stage and scored 6 times. Have lost a game in the process. All that has been left behind, and it's just going to be one more day of full-fledged 90 minutes of football. Then they'll have to try and get themselves into that final 2. FC Madras in their blue and the Reliance Foundation Young Champs in their white. The refereeing contingent would be led by Jatinder Singh. The assistants will be Kamal Kishore and Nikhil Sharma, whereas Mukesh Kumar Sharma would be the 4th official for this fixture. Final photo ops before the all-important kickoff here at the Guru Nanak Stadium. For this afternoon, it's going to be an exciting encounter because both these teams have played a really good brand of football. There've been goals scored. Lions have been brilliant defensively. Sean Fernandez looks like has won the toss and has chosen the side, and that means Mohammad Shamil will get the game underway. Shamil has been brilliant personally. He has scored 11 times in this league. And Ashraf KP is the match commissioner for this fixture. And I'll be calling the game for the next 90 minutes. This is your commentator from the combat. Ahmed Kings away from the all important kickoff. FC Madras faced Minerva Academy in the quarterfinals, and in the end, it turned out to be a one-sided affair as the game went on. Won the game 4-2. Brilliant hat-trick from the skipper Mohammad Shamil and Adil Aman getting the other goal. For Reliance Foundation, young champs faced Punjab FC, and a late goal coming in from Sean Fernandez, skipper. Both the captains playing today, helping their teams get that semi-final berth. We'll be hoping to put in one more performance to get their teams through to the conference as we go on the way here at the Grey Nanak Stadium. Reliance Foundation going from right to left on your screens. Subnik. Parmani goes back. Keeping it nice and steady. Play straight down the line. An early opening here for Reliance Foundation. There was a cut back. Shadil there, the forward, making that run and squirting that ball inside the box. There's no presence of a white shirt in there. Early free kick for Reliance. It's going to be Forrest behind this one. Forrest takes the strike. A touch there, perhaps too heavy, and always going from a weird angle over the top. Well done in the end to come out from that pocket. And looks like he got a trip over there, and that's going to be a free kick for FC Madras now. 3 minutes into the game, and the deadlock is just to be broken. A bit of element of control about this at the moment. Two top teams, two tough teams who've literally knocked oppositions out. Reliance scoring 33 times in their 5 games in the group stages and scored 6 goals in their final stage. FC Madras, of course, had a better scoring record in their final 3 games that they've played. They've lost one, but scored 13 times and conceded one. So it's a brilliant defensive record for both these teams. Here's an opportunity now for Reliance. Take an early lead. It's the skipper, Sean Fernandez, gets on the score sheet in the 5th minute. Continues his brilliant run of form, Sean. The defensive era couldn't quite clear their lines. Was onto it in a flash, gets away from the defense and slots it home beautifully. What a start to the semi-final. We have a swift response from FC Madras. Saw the mistake committed there from the defense line and was onto it in a flash and rightly punished. Here comes FC Madras, who's got the ball inside the box now. Too close for the goalkeeper. Mohammad Shamil was looking for that ball to drive his way. As far as Vanilli is always slender. A lot of time still left in the game. Can always try and make a comeback. We've seen FC Madras score goals and how. It's a different ball game now. It's a semi-final. You know, you lose this one, you're on your way out. They've got a lot of goal scorers sitting in their ranks. FC Madras. There's Mohammad Shamil, Adil Aman, who's scored 10 as well. Rishi Folayat, who's playing. This was the other forward playing. Here comes Reliance again. There's an opportunity arriving. Takes the strike straight at the goalkeeper this time. Turned out to be a good save in the end. Reliance on the other side of the pitch have cleared their lines comfortably through Arkhill this time. Just backtracking. For the number of goals they've scored, they've got a lot of goal scorers on and off the bench. Madras. Won't be surprised if we see a swift response coming in from the boys in blue. There's Reliance. Subrajit. For Sean. Still Sean. Gets dispossessed. Wins it back. Beautifully done by Reliance. Good passing. Good control of the ball. Given away now. Here's Shamil. FC Madras still has it. Shamil making that run up front. Well done by Arjun Devendra Singh performing his defensive duties there and seeing it out for a goal kick. So 9 minutes into the first half, and the scoreline reads 1-0 to Reliance Foundation Young Champs. This is the second semi-final being played between FC Madras and Reliance Foundation here at the Guru Nanak Stadium in Amritsar. A fight to get a place in the finals of the Aiff Junior League 2023-24 season. Football for Change won their semi-final earlier in the morning and are waiting for one of these two teams to make their way and join them. Here comes Reliance again. Beautiful through ball. It's been flagged offside this time. Shadil. Brilliant link up. It's taken on, knock and gone down there. Looks like it's Jeff and James. Seems to be in some discomfort as physio has been called for. It's momentarily gone out and should be fine for a comeback. Hasn't been a free-flowing game of football. Few starts and stops here and there. They've got themselves an all-important lead, Reliance Foundation. They'll have to try and get Shamil on the ball as much as they possibly can, FC Madras. Because their front line hasn't featured or hasn't created anything significant as yet. Because at the moment, Reliance Foundation are dominating as a shot from the distance. It's always going over. Aditya got it. Aditya with a left footer from outside the box, going through the strike and, well, that was more of a hope, perhaps. Winning all the 50-50 balls, Reliance Foundation. Just don't see FC Madras Trying to commit to challenge for those balls. You see a bit of a hunger about this team in white. FC Madras, the kind of quality they have, they will grow into this. It's a decent ball now. Coming together of both the players perhaps, and has been given as a free kick, a foul and a free kick to FC Madras. Going to be a goal kick eventually. Shadil there. Surain was off his line and bit of a collision, no damage done. Started their campaign against Kerala Blasters. FC Madras won that game by 8 goals to 2. Adil, Aman, Aditya, Kilong, Mohammad Shamil, everybody scoring in that fixture. And that was swiftly followed by another brilliant victory against Gokulam Kerala. Sri Ram and Kilong scoring in that fixture. Scored goals and how? Scored 5 against Muthoot Football Academy, 8 against Parapur, and scored 3 against Chennai FC as well. They know how to score goals. Like I mentioned, they have got players sitting out on the bench as well, and as well as in the playing 11. Here's a decent opportunity now. Reliance Foundation started their campaign with a victory against Mumbai City FC and a brilliant performance against Brothers Sports Association, wherein they put 5 past them. Sean Fernandez getting his brace in that fixture. And then against Orange FC, scored 9 in that game. Faris scoring 2, Shadil scoring 4, Arjun, Rajkumar, Atul getting on the score sheet as well. That was followed by a brilliant performance against Kinkri FC wherein everybody, all their main players, the strikers perhaps, scoring in that fixture. All that has been done over the past few weeks, and it has come down to this. Just one defeat for both these teams in the 8 games they've played in this campaign. Reliance Foundation has conceded just 1 goal in those 8 fixtures. It'll have to be something special from Mohammad Shamil and his side to go past this defense this evening. Shamil looked like he got there and won it, but like I've been saying, this defense is absolutely brilliant. Jeff and Japes gets it away beautifully. Faris leaves it for James, who made that overlapping run there. Here's Faris again. Goes long and has fallen nicely for Shadil, who takes a strike. Number 2. First of the semi-final for Shadil. And Reliance Foundation Young Champs are stamping their authority on the semi-final. Got in between the defense there. Nobody going it, or perhaps half-hearted. Took a knock on the ground, got it inside the box, and a left footer to put it beside Barua on that occasion. Reliance Foundation are up and running and have that cushion on their side at the moment. FC Madras will have to come back pretty swiftly in this contest. It's a decent ball, a heavy touch there perhaps from Shamil. That was a very good opportunity. It's Reliance. Beautiful ball for Sean. Gets dispossessed. Literally swung his elbow at it on Sugni Ghosh. Players playing further forward for FC Madras haven't received the kind of service they would have liked in this fixture. And maybe make no mistake about it, they're playing against one of the toughest opposition in terms of defense. Like I've been saying, Reliance Foundation young champs have conceded just one goal in the last 8 fixtures. And on the other hand, we've got goal scorers. Plenty in FC Madras' side. It's going to be a very interesting contest if they get the likes of Shamil, Adil, and Aditya on the ball consistently, which they haven't been able to so far. There's an ease with which they are playing their football, Reliance Young Foundation. And at the moment, FC Madras will have to try and stitch a few passes together, get that game going, ask some questions. This is much better from them. Goes down on the ground. Was reluctantly looking at the ref there, perhaps, and the ref, rightly so, decides in favor of the goalkeeper, and it's going to be a goal kick. They've controlled this game beautifully, Reliance Foundation. They've looked pretty assured whenever they have got themselves on the ball. Winning all those 50-50 chances. Getting the balls in those dangerous areas, wide in the left and right. But those chances, one has come out of a defensive error and one bisecting both the defenders, and that's going to be a free kick perhaps, as Forrest has gone down on the ground there from a challenge coming in from one of the players in blue. Flung himself at it, looks like Abdul Shahan. Spoken to by the ref. It's going to be a free kick for Reliance Young Champs. Prajit leaves it for Jeff and James. Back with Subrajit. And that was out of the play for a throw into FC Madras. So more than half of the first half has been played out here at the Guru Nanak Stadium, and the scoreline reads Reliance Foundation Young Champs 2 and FC Madras 0. Goal scored by the skipper Sean Fernandez and Shadil. Still waiting for one proper effort coming in from FC Madras on target. Struggling to get the ball on the opposition half, FC Madras. Because the midfield battle has been clearly won by Reliance so far. Decent ball towards Shamil. Shamil trying to control it, goes down on the ground and has been cleared out quite comfortably in the end. Back with FC Madras. This is Aditya Mundal. Brilliantly done again by Jeff and James there. Like I've mentioned it time and again, they've looked very much assured whenever they have got the ball. Here's a brilliant ball again from Sean for Faris. Faris gets it to the edge of the box and cleared out by Madras this time. Sugni Ghosh was the player making that run. They've been much decent on this time with the transition. Gets it inside the box. Shamil is waiting for the cross there, and that never came. It's going to be a corner for FC Madras. My initial reaction was it was a corner. Perhaps that was given as a throw-in to FC Madras. Well marshalled out, and that's going to be a goal kick. There's a lot of time left in the game, but they have to try and get themselves on the ball as much as they possibly can. And we haven't seen that happening quite often. Sriram Niog, who scored 5. The Shamil, who's scored 11. Adil Aman has scored 11 himself. Also, Rishif Olayat. Here comes Reliance again. A brilliant ball again towards the right. Arjun Devendra was making that run and cleared out by FC Madras. That has been the major difference between these sides. Whenever they have lost the ball, they have tracked back and won it. Brilliant ball now. Lobs it over the keeper. They survive somehow. It was being given as a corner. A brilliant ball there to spot the run of Shadil. Well, that has taken the deflection of the keeper, perhaps, and that should go down as a very good save in the end because it was lobbed perfectly. That could have landed so easily into the back of the net. Just did enough on that occasion, Surain Hansda, to deny Shadil. Adil Aman. Shamil takes a good first touch. Went out of reach, perhaps. The angle was getting weird from there on. Shibrajit. The idea is right. They are trying to capitalize the pace of Shadil and the defense. Doesn't seem to be way too confident at the moment for FC Madras. They have conceded a couple. And Shadil exploiting that perfectly is a decent ball. Now, can somebody take the strike perhaps? Well, that was well within the reach of the goalkeeper. Shamil was lurking for a spillover. It's going to be a quick drinks break and an opportunity for both the coaches and the teams to quickly reflect and throw in a few decent words. Advices, perhaps. Been a decent game so far, but all the domination has just been on one side of the pitch. Reliance Foundation young champs score the goal at the 5th minute mark and then double the lead. FC Madras will have to try and counter this as soon as possible. Because with the attacking prowess Reliance Foundation has, they can quickly and swiftly take the game away from you. But let's not discount the attacking prowess of FC Madras, who've been brilliant right throughout this campaign. For all the viewers joining in, this is the second semi-final being played between FC Madras and Reliance Foundation Young Champs. FC Madras in all blue, Reliance in all white. The scoreline reads 2-0 in favor of Reliance Foundation. Goal scored by Sean Fernandez and Shadil. There's another semi-final played out earlier this morning, and football for change went on to score and win in the penalties. Here's Shadil, squares it up nicely just now. It opened up nicely there for Sean Fernandez, the skipper. Couldn't quite get proper laces behind that one, and was a decent opportunity in the end. Gets it inside the box, lays it up nicely, and that should definitely go down as a miss. Shadil for Harshal. Shadil gets it back. It's a lob from Sean and held on in the end. Struggling to win the ball back at the moment, FC Madras. Here's FC Madras. On the edge of the box, gets dispossessed, get it back somehow. Aditya. Aditya Mundal for Harishif. You're talking about one of the most assured defenses that has played in the league so far. Have conceded just one. Have been very organized defensively. Reliance Foundation. FC Madras at the moment are struggling to get the ball in the final third. And again, Abdul Shahan there was trying to make that driving run away from the defense and perhaps try to play into the stride of the likes of Shamil. Couldn't quite get there. Here's Shahan again. A simple 1-2, just clearing their lines and getting back in shape. The back line of Reliance Foundation. Still got 8 minutes and a thick bit left in the first half. Next goal should definitely decide where this game is going to go. Reliance scores. It's going to be a daunting task for FC Madras to make a comeback from there on. They've got all the firepower. All they need is a bit of a confidence going forward. Here's Abdul Shahan, does brilliantly, gets away from Jeff and James, who puts in a tackle and gets a good interception in the end. It's going to be a corner for FC Madras. Can they make this set piece count? Shahan, can he take the strike? It fell nicely for Risha Fulayat on that occasion and couldn't quite keep it towards the target. Faris with his quick feet. Shahan goes back. Here's FC Madras. Through Aditya, gets dispossessed. Shadil was trying to lob into the stride of Harshal there. Back with Reliance. A decent ball now. Is he onside? The flag has gone up. Brilliant ball again to find Harshal, but he was starting from an offside position on that occasion. They've done that quite a few times with utter finesse. Reliance Foundation. Players playing forward have got themselves in between the defense and have waited with a perfect ball coming in from the midfield. James goes back. Akil gets dispossessed. There's decent ball to find Muhammad Shamil. Has got help arriving. That's the poor effort in the end. Gets dispossessed. Here's Harshal. A good opportunity. That might have just saved the day for the number 7 there. Number 71 perhaps, Aditya Mondal. Faris. The idea was right. There was a white shirt flying from the far post. Still got 4 minutes in the regulation time left in the first half. Can FC Madras make a comeback? Yet to get a clear shot on target. Are clearly struggling at the moment. They'll have to try and find some inspiration going forward. It hasn't been Shamil's day today, and service hasn't come his way as well. Looks like Harshal has taken a knock and is being attended by the physio. They've got Beer, Sanjeet, Glenn sitting out on the bench who play predominantly as midfielders. There's Rasheen Mohammed as well as Kilong. Kilong has contributed significantly as far as their campaign is concerned, has scored 5 in the process and would definitely be one of the main guys stepping up in the second half from the bench. For Reliance Foundation, well, there's Ristik Das, who scored a few. There's Rajkumar. They would love to score a couple more and see this game out. It's all about making it through to the finals at the moment. This is a knockout game, a semi-final. The winner of this will go on and play football for change on Saturday. Abdul Shahan wins it. Puya. Sriram gets dispossessed. Well read by the goalkeeper. Stayed his position and a safe pouch in the end. Aditya Shahan plays it down the line and finds Rishiv, who gets dispossessed. Subrajit. Forrest to Jeff and James. James loses out, and that's going to be a free kick for FC Madras. Or is that going to be a loose ball? Restart. Drop ball restart, perhaps. Another lob inside the box. Herschel was making that run inside. Trying to utilize the flanks. This time FC Madras. Can they bring it forward? Can they get that cross in? So 4 minutes have been added on as the stoppages. Been quite a few start-stops, a couple of goals scored. Just been one-sided affair so far. Nothing tangible has come from FC Madras up until now. A team worthy of so much more. Played a brilliant brand of football, but Reliance Foundation young champs have been on a completely different level. 7 shots with 1 landing on target. Seven shots with 5 on target for Reliance Foundation young champs. For FC Madras, 1 effort with nothing on target so far. They've struggled right throughout. Will the second half bring a change in fortunes for the boys in blue? Subrajit. Sean. A bit of a heavy pass there for Herschel. They've done well to play on the shoulder of the defense every time, because whenever the ball has been picked by one of those midfielders, they have tried to find the right pass to get the likes of Shadil, Faris, and Herschel consistently. And on the other hand, Adil Aman, Shamil have been struggling. They haven't had much of the service to their liking, and that have to quickly change in the second half. They'll have to they'll have a mountain to climb just in case if Reliance Foundation scores one more. Had his left hand stretched there, and that has been given as a handball and a free kick. Can they keep it on target? It's going to change the halftime talk a little bit. If this goes inside, should be the last action of the first half. We are into extras of the stoppages. Oh, that has hit the woodwork. First proper effort coming from FC Madras. Back comes the ball. Can they get it towards the goal and make the goalkeeper work? And that's going to be the end of the first half here at the Guru Nanak Stadium. A brilliant effort from the free kick. Looks like it was Shamil there with that strike. Well, had that gone inside, would have been a completely different story for the second half. Still, all to play for. That's the halftime scoreline here at the Guru Nanak Stadium. Sean Fernandez scoring in the 4th minute, and the lead doubled up by Shadil Aiff at the 18th minute mark. Reliance Foundation Young Champs lead by 2-0. Let's a quick look at the halftime stats. 7 shots taken by Reliance Foundation compared to 3 by FC Madras. Just 1 landing on target in the added on minutes. 5 kept on target by Reliance. 2 corners aside. 6 fouls to FC Madras. 5 to Reliance Foundation, resulting in the same number of free kicks. No cards in the game so far. 3 saves by FC Madras and 1 by Reliance Foundation Young Champs. The lion's share of possession enjoyed by Reliance compared to FC Madras. 61% of the ball has been seen by them. It just shows their dominance right throughout those 45 minutes that have been played out here at the Guru Nanak Stadium in the second semi-final. We should be back in about a few minutes from now for an exciting second half building in this contest, so don't go anywhere.
आज हमारे साथ आज हमारे साथ एक्स इंटरनेशनल प्लेयर सरदार गुरदेव सिंह जी गिल, कैप्टन इंडियन टीम, अर्जुना अवार्डी हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं। उनसे पूछेंगे सर, ये जो जूनियर फुटबॉल लीग शुरू हो रही है 2023 एंड 24, इसके बारे में सर आप थोड़ा कुछ जानकारी दीजिए सर।
मैं कल से यहाँ हूँ। ये जो नेशनल जूनियर नेशनल चैम्पियनशिप अमृतसर में हो रही है, इसमें बहुत अच्छा टैलेंट देखने को मेरे को मिला। बच्चों में बहुत उत्साह है और ये मेरा मानना है कि वो दिन दूर नहीं जब ये खिलाड़ी जो इधर जूनियर नेशनल खेलने आए थे, इनमें से बड़े क्लबों के लिए खिलाड़ी ज़रूर जाएंगे और हिंदुस्तान का नाम ऊंचा करेंगे। सो बड़ी भावना से कह रहे हैं, बहुत आनंद आ रहा है मेरे को कल से। सो मैं ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ डिस्ट्रिक्ट फुटबॉल एसोसीएशन का भी बहुत धन्यवाद करदा, बीइंग ए सीनियर वाइस प्रेजिडेंट ऑफ PFA। और मैं बाली जी जो कि हमारे PFA के मैं समझता हूँ करता है, दीपक जी जो हमारे कोच हैं, प्रदीप जी जो जहाँ स्पोर्ट्स डायरेक्टर हैं यूनिवर्सिटी में, ये सभी ने इकट्ठे हो करके ये बहुत सी चैम्पियनशिप पहले भी कराई है और ये भी बड़े धूमधाम से करवा रहे हैं। और मेरे को कोई संदेश नहीं है कि यहाँ से बच्चे निकल के पूरे हिंदुस्तान में अच्छी अच्छी जगह अपनी जगह बनाएंगे। जय हिंद।
Hello and welcome back to all the viewers joining in. We're coming to you live from the Guru Nanak Stadium here in Amritsar, Punjab. Semi-final number 2 being played at this venue between FC Madras and Reliance Foundation Young Champs. And at the moment, Reliance Foundation Young Champs are running away with it. They have managed to score twice in the first half and are looking absolutely brilliant going forward. They've been good defensively right throughout the competition, and on the day when it matters the most, have turned the screws completely on FC Madras. Madras haven't been able to have a clean strike towards the goal, but just before the first half ended, managed to do so and hit the woodwork from a set piece. Can they make a comeback in the second half as we see some instant changes before the second half? Number 28 is coming on for Reliance, Messi Colacho, and he replaces Herschel. Want to seize this opportunity of having scored twice in the first half. Messi Colacho plays as a forward. It's definitely not a like-to-like replacement. Want to score their third and put this game to bed. Both the teams have got good firepower sitting out on the bench. FC Madras still has their best 11 out who have scored in all through the competition. It's just been that sort of a day where it hasn't quite clicked it for them. Still got 45 minutes to turn things around as we go underway in the second half. FC Madras going from right to left on your screens. Here's Ghosh. Back with Ghosh. Backline has been absolutely brilliant for Reliance. Decent move from getting it forward. A timely tackle from Aditya Mundal there to deny any sort of an inroad coming towards players playing further forward. It's been flagged offside there, Sean Fernandez. And what an impact Sean has had. Scored in the quarterfinals, scored in the semi-finals. Is looking all set to take his team through to the finals. Messi gets his first touch, which is going to be a foul and a free kick in favor of FC Madras. Aditya is going to be behind this one. Barua goes long this time. Aditya trying to find Aiff. Sriram for Shamil was outnumbered completely at the edge of the box. Puya for Vivinraj. Back with Puya. Doubled up beautifully, but Reliance wins it back somehow. Looks like it has been given as a free kick in favor of FC Madras. A lot of legs tangled in the end, and FC Madras will have to bring it forward now. Aditya. Again goes airborne, and Shamil went up. Easy grab for Barua on that occasion. Starting out from the back. Here's Atul. Plays it down the line. Vivinraj. Aditya there who got the touch. Wanted to play it into the stride of Sriram Nyog. Slightly better from FC Madras in terms of how they are trying to win the ball back and getting it forward. Still have to be clinical in the final third. Get it more towards those areas there and thereabout, which hasn't been the case in the first half. Yes, Shamil martial out brilliantly this time by Atul again. Be strong, Shamil is the shout from the technical area. Ghosh chips it towards the left. James. Shadil there playing it back towards Faris. Wasn't ready perhaps to receive it. So 5 minutes have been ticked off from the second half, and is the same score line where we have started. Was under pressure there from Puya on that occasion, Faris. And that's going to be a goal kick. And Barson for Vivinraj. And that's the hunger that we've been talking about. They are there to fight those 50-50 battles and try and win the ball back. Reliance Foundation young champs giving nothing away. It's been break and play several times from them. They haven't let the FC Madras's midfield take control of things. And that has just nullified the strikers playing in this game for FC Madras. We haven't seen enough of Shamil, enough of Adil Aman and Sriram. And again, pretty organized defensively, the boys in white. A goal now will definitely change things. If FC Madras goes on to score this, it's definitely going to make the contest a bit more interesting. Starting from an offside position there, Sean Fernandez is Vivinraj. For Adil Aman, Adil plays a decent ball, has fallen out nicely. Can somebody take the strike? Good first touch there. Has got Shamil arriving, but the defense is too strong to get in there first. Adil Aman again chips one inside. Shamil with a header. Looks like it was a white shirt who got in there first before Shamil. That was a brilliant opportunity for FC Madras to try and claw their way back into the contest. Decent ball now. This is much better coming from FC Madras now. Started brilliantly by Adil Aman. I have to get there and thereabout consistently from here on. FC Madras. Keep the ball in that cordon. Ask some question of the defense and try and make them mistakes. Commit mistakes perhaps. Vivin Raj. Did well initially, but that was hurried away by Arjun. Still a lot of time left in the game, but FC Madras will have to try and get themselves back into the contest. Here's Aman, opened up nicely and gets a very important block there. Arjun Devendra Fernandes. It was there for the taking, perhaps. Faris has gone down meanwhile. The chances have come in the last few minutes for FC Madras. They'll have to try and exert the same sort of pressure on that back line. Another set piece for them. The pressure is being created in the second half. Adil Aman again. All he had to do from there on, Shamil, was to try and keep it goalwards. He lunged at it and ends up overheading it, perhaps over the crossbar, in fact. Aditya. Keep the ball is a shout. That's given away, perhaps. Trying to make that run number 9. Sriram. Aditya. Is dispossessed. Ghosh. One back by James. Here comes Reliance. Shubhrajit was offside. Shubhrajit. Faris. Hustling for the ball with Aditya. Aditya does well to win it back. Still got 32 minutes left in the regulation time. Time is just gonna run down pretty quickly for FC Madras. They'll have to score one at least and try and put some pressure on Reliance Foundation young champs. But at the moment, they are sitting in the driver's seat at the moment, Reliance Foundation. And it's a cue for a couple more changes. Ristik Das is coming on, and so is Rajkumar Sharungam. Shadil makes his way out. Ristik Das and Rajkumar have scored in the previous fixtures. Decent ball now, just over. That could have left FC Madras with a huge task had that ball gone and hit the back of the net. Good effort from Sean Fernandez. So Faris has made his way out for Rajkumar. And Shadil, the goal scorer, has been replaced with Ristik Das. Like-for-like replacements. Aditya Mundal goes airborne. The idea was to try and switch it towards the left side there. Well done by Adil Aman. Adil driving it from number 15 there, Arjun Devinder Singh. Has that gone out of play for a throw-in? Yes, it has. Here's Aditya. Gets it inside. Sharman was there perhaps. That was straight at the goalkeeper. Suprajit. Back with Adil. Adil lobs. That has been cleared, but that has gone behind for another corner to FC Madras. Lalgongam Kilong is coming on for FC Madras. Kilong has scored 5 times in the campaign so far. Has got an eye for a goal. Can definitely make the difference FC Madras is looking for. Puya. For Vivian, Adil Aman couldn't quite get there. Another corner. We'll have to try and make these set pieces count now. Sriram Nyog has made his way for Kilong. Cleared out quite comfortably. Here's Shahan. Puya. Anbarson gets it forward. Kilong is giving it a chase. Cleared out by Akhil. Saditya. He'll have to try and match around. Now Sean Fernandez there. Sean makes it 3-0. Is the skipper again. Sean Fernandez. Completely against the run of play. There was being pressure exerted from the boys in blue. And out of the blue, got an opportunity. A ball played forward. Got a critical first touch. Gets himself away from Vivin Raj and slots it home perfectly for his second of the day and third for Reliance Foundation. It's gonna be a huge task to come back from here on for FC Madras. They have literally run away with it. 2 goals scored in the first half. For the first 10-15 minutes in the second, looked like FC Madras trying their way to make a comeback of sorts into the contest. Had a couple of decent opportunities. Couldn't quite make it count. And out of the blue, Sean Fernandez with 1 ball played on the other side of the pitch. With his electrifying pace, gets there first, gets it away from the defense, and a brilliant finish to follow it up. Do we have something left in FC Madras to try and get themselves back? Somehow. Some moment of magic they'll be hoping for. They've got Kilong on the pitch in place of Sriram. Well shielded, but given away in the end. Any ball played forward for the likes of Sean is being lightning quick. Had the assistance in the first half and in the second from the likes of Paris and Chadil. Here's a second opportunity now. Kilong couldn't quite hold on to it perhaps. Here comes Reliance again. He looks up, plays it down the line. Here's Sean Fernandez. Has got help arriving. Can he square it up? Well marshalled out in the end by Aditya Mundal. That would have been game, set and match. Ristik Das was waiting for a cross to come in on the far post. Would have been an easy tap in for him. That ball never came. Well marshalled out by Aditya Mundal. Still got 23 minutes and the added on time. The kind of performance we've seen from FC Madras so far, they have looked far from scoring. Nicked away by Suprajit. Here's Reliance Foundation again. Subrajit back with the ball. Subrajit with a strike. Just wide. Surain Hansda has made 3 saves in the first half. Now, despite the scoreline, has denied quite a few chances for Reliance Foundation. Rajkumar gets dispossessed. Still showing their intent, still hungry to win the ball back. Suprajit goes back to Atul. Atul has been brilliant defensively. He's again fallen out to Sean Fernandez. Took a touch and goes down on the ground there. Stumbling almost while trying to get the first touch right. Puya. Cut out. Shahan. Opportunity now. Ristic puts it away. Hits the woodwork, in fact. That would have been game, set, and match. A brilliant opportunity opened up nicely for Ristic Das. There was a bit of a distraction coming in from the defense, but you would expect the likes of Hrithik Das perhaps, to at least get it on target from there on. Puya. Still with Puya. Plays it out now. Chance now! Hits the woodwork again. Wouldn't have counted anyways. Was starting from an offside position there, Kilong. Would still want to get the finishing right. It hasn't been their day. Hit the woodwork once in the first half. Kilong. For Shamil. Still with Kilong. Fernandez. We have to try and bring some life back into the contest at the moment. It's a good cushion they are enjoying at the moment, Reliance Foundation. Suprajit. Scoring out nicely again for Restic. Good save in the end. Restic with another one. It's always going over there. Drinks break and chance for the teams to try and have a quick word with the coaches. And at the moment, FC Madras needs more than a handful of information for them. They are desperate to try and get something out of this contest. Goal perhaps in the next few minutes will definitely have them back. Will surely want to try and score one more from there on. It's going to be a frantic end to the contest if they can get a couple of goals back. Like I've said, it's going to be a huge task from here on, because historically, right throughout the campaign, Reliance Foundation has conceded just one goal, and that too it was in the final stage. One conceded in 8 games speaks volumes of that back line. Coming into the contest, the likes of Mohammad Shamil, Adil Aman, Ashraf Olayat have been plundering goals right throughout. But on the day, it hasn't been their day so far. For all the viewers joining in, now this is the second semi-final being played out between FC Madras and Reliance Foundation Young Champs. With Bora is going to come on for the last quarter remaining in this second semi-final. And he replaces the skipper, Sean Fernandez. And what a day he's had. Scored in the quarterfinal, has scored twice in the semi-final. Top-notch effort from him. Rajkumar. And that has gone and hit the back of the net. It looked ever so simple. Looks like it's the number 10, Subrajit, who's got on the score sheet. For a moment, it looked like it had gone from behind and hit that net, but wasn't the case to be. It rolled over and got itself where it had to end, perhaps. And that should be Game, set, and match. Don't see any ways for FC Madras to make a comeback from here on. It's just been their day right from the outset. Scored in the 4th minute, scored in the 18th, and 2 goals in the second half. What a performance this has been from Reliance Foundation Young Champs. Still got 12 minutes left in the regulation time. Rajkumar for Utkarsh Bora got his first touch. Vivian still hungry for winning those battles. Stristic there. Messi Colacho going down on the ground. He's playing way too deep for his liking. Messi Colacho normally plays as a forward in this unit. Second ball held on comfortably by Surain Hansta. They've been slow on transitions. The ball progression hasn't been that well consistently right throughout. There have been moments of brilliance coming in from FC Madras a couple of times just before the end of the first half, wherein Shamil hit the woodwork and started the second half brightly. Put some pressure on the back line of Reliance Foundation Young Champs for about 7 or 8 minutes. And in the end, that goal from Sean Fernandez just fizzled out everything they had. Couple of changes. Number 44, Glenn Chris is going to come on. And so is Bir D. Adil Aman is going to come out. And so is Rishif Olayat. Punched out. Some fresh legs there, trying to make some inroads perhaps. It's all going to be game management from here on for Reliance Foundation. They have got the goals, sitting comfortably. They see themselves playing football for change on Saturday. It's been a good run for FC Madras. They can go out with their heads held high. Just 1 defeat in 8 games. Losing a game in the final stage. Had an unbeaten run like Reliance Foundation in the group stages. Scored 27 goals and conceded 6 in the process. Shamil, Adil, Rishif, Sriram, everybody getting on the score sheet. Kilong as well. Scored consistently, but on the day, just hasn't been their game so far. Reliance Foundation has been absolutely brilliant right throughout the competition and right throughout the 80 minutes that we have seen today. Utkarsh. That has been given as a handball, and that effort from FC Madras will have to cut short. So, 7 minutes in the regulation time, plus the stoppages. Utkarsh. Let's just roll through and it's all going to be about game management from here on. We waste a few seconds. You see the ball being hurled out. Beer keeps it nice and low. Falls out for Utkarsh again. On Barasan. Suprajit. Decent ball there to find Messi Colacho, who's operating from the left now. Came here with a job to do, Reliance Foundation, and have done it brilliantly. 2 goals in the first, 2 in the second, giving no chance whatsoever for FC Madras. Aditya, again, brilliant defending. Has been absolutely brilliant right throughout the contest. Atul, always setting the standards high. That back line. It's been a good game for Manas Jyoti Barua as well. Utkarsh beating up the ground from the right, 1-on-1 with Anbarsan, squares it up. Subrajit was a bit far away from him. Here's Messi. Back with Messi. Akhil lobs that one for Harshal. There's a bit of calmness when a white shirt approaches the ball. The way they've played has been absolutely sublime. The finishing has been absolutely top-notch. Game awareness to try and win the balls back. The track backing has been superb as well. It's been a good display of 90 minutes from them. Utkarsh there having a go at one of the opponent players. Always seeing the funny side of it. Here comes Reliance again, this time from wide on the left. Cut short by Puya. Shahan falls out fortuitously to Kilong. Kilong gets it inside the box, has got the help from Shamil there, but defense is alert to it and hurls it away for a throw-in in favor of FC Madras. Aditya for Shahan. Keeping Shahan in that corner. Poor effort in the end while getting it inside the box. They had the presence of a number of blue shirts in that occasion, but the quality of the crossing just never been there. Beer. Aditya. Gets himself into position. Here's Beer. There's Kilong waiting on the right. Gets to the ball. 1 and 2 with Messi Colacho. Messi gets the better of it and drives it forward. Vivin Raj. Utkarsh gets it. It was heating up between Vivin Raj and Utkarsh, and Vivin gets the caution from the ref. It was more for the aftermath of that challenge. The 90 minutes of regulation time are up. Six minutes have been added on as the injury time. Another change. Rohan is going to come on. Rohan Manirama. It's going to replace Jeff and James. Rohan Manirama plays as a defensive fielder in this Reliance team. Still hustling for the ball. Other boys invite. Here's a Ristik Das who goes to the ground. Still got a couple of minutes left in the game. It's going to be inconsequential eventually because Reliance Foundation Young Champs have got this game in the back. And what a performance this has been from the boys in white. Right from the get-go, they knew the challenge presented to them. Sean Fernandez punched away on the follow-up. He'll try for a consolation goal here. FC Madras. Aditya Mundal couldn't quite get it. Goal was perhaps. Abdul Shahan on the left. Takes a touch too many. Here's Aditya. Trying more than once for that perfect ball. Here's Aditya again. Kilong steps over. Gets it inside. A tackle just in the nick of time coming in from Rajkumar again. Should be the last action of the day. Ritikdar still giving it everything he has. It's been a good clean game. Jatinder Singh leading the refereeing contingent, supported by Kamal Kishore and Nikhil Sharma. Of course, Mukesh Kumar Sharma, the fourth official for today's fixture. Utkarsh still holding the ball. Ristik. Utkarsh on the follow-up. Couldn't quite get the connection right. And that's the time we have, says the ref. A thumping victory for the boys from Reliance Foundation Young Champ. 2 scored in the first half, 2 in the second, and they find themselves in the finals of this AIFF Juniors League. They play football for change in the finals on Saturday, and what a performance this is from them. led by their captain, Sean Fernandez, who scored a brace, scored in the 4th, scored in the 64th. Goals for Shadil Aiff and Shubhrajit. That was more than enough for them to see themselves going through. FC Madras, who've had a brilliant run of form themselves, find themselves going out of the competition. They've done ever so well to make their way through to the semi-finals. They can always come back stronger next year, better next year. But at the moment, it's Reliance Foundation who have the bragging rights. Was that backline who made all sorts of difference, not allowing the likes of Mohammad Shamil, Adil Aman, Sriram, Ashraf Alayat, who've been plundering goals left, right and centre in the group and the final stage. It's been a complete team effort in the end. So well done to Reliance Foundation. FC Madras sure will come back pretty strongly. So here's our full-time stats. 15 shots with 8 landing on target for Reliance Foundation, 10 with 4 on target, 4 of them coming in the second half. 6 corners to FC Madras, 3 to Reliance, 12 fouls aside resulting in equal number of free kicks, 2 yellow cards for FC Madras, no red cards in the game, 4 goals saved, 4 goalkeeper saves perhaps for Madras and 2 for Reliance Foundation. Possession-wise, FC Madras enjoyed a bit more of the ball in the second half, 46% to them overall, 54% to Reliance. It's been a good game of football. On the day, Reliance Foundation strong enough to find themselves a spot in the finals to be played on Saturday, on the very ground. They play Football for Change Academy. It's going to be a 5 p.m. kickoff on the 25th of May from the Guru Nanak Stadium. So do join us then. And until then, from me, Junaid Ahmed, in the commentary box, it's time for me to sign off. Take care and have a good night.